Welcome one, welcome all, to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. This game came out at the end of the Wii's lifespan, and despite critical acclaim, it almost never came. If you've heard of the Operation Rainfall, where basically fans had to request by sending a lot of mails to Nintendo to get Xenoblade out in the US. So yeah, a lot of people know it from that, and also that at a time it was pretty hard to find. But now with the port to Switch, it's now available easily, and the remaster is absolutely amazing in my opinion. They went above and beyond for a remaster. And so yeah, we're gonna be playing this. If you've followed my announcement video, we're going to play for the entire Xenoblade series, because the purpose is to give you guys some context for Xenoblade 3. And since it's not too far away, we're going to be pretty abbreviated. I'm gonna show you the main game and a few quests I think which are good, and I'll just talk all along. Yeah, I'm gonna be saving a lot of topics for the long journey ahead of us. And I think this game is just so good. It's one of my personal favorites. The story, characters, and music are all some of my favorites. And yeah. Come along with me for the ride. It's gonna be fun. I will warn you guys, since this is an RPG, the early game will have a little more cutscenes, and since I want there to be progress, we will, the videos may be a little longer at the beginning.
The world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No, retreat! The Mechon's unknown! No! No! Ah!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Dunban, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two! We've been ordered to pull back! I'm leaving!
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave! It's approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah! Ha! What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Well, so let's get prepped for battle. We can use L and R to target an enemy. To initiate a combat, we can use the Battle Palace. So for instance, we have a Macon M72. Let's go. The way the game works is there are auto attacks delivered in sets of 3, and one can move during those auto attacks. You can move during those auto attacks so that you can position around the enemy, and positioning is very important in this game. Now we're going to use one of the 2 arts there has. We have Buster. We have Enchant there, which makes it so that my enemies, my party members can attack the Mechon. And we have Buster. Every attack is technically area effect. So that's a very big area effect. It touches a lot of enemies. Every attack is technically area of effect, but yeah, this one is just a very large one. Alright, there we go. I use Enchant here. Enchant so that my teammates can attack him much better. And we're going to use Buster if we can, which is very effective against Macon.
You've gotta be kidding! It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
ain't going down that easily. Tomban! You alright?
What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Mumka! What are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
Huh? If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mekon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
A Mekon M71? I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shoot! Ryan! It's not a Mekon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mekon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Alright, let's go. So obviously there's an HP gauge. And obviously if you die, well, I mean if you're incapacitated, if you reach 0 HP. Now let's speak characters. So unlike the last time when we had to charge our talent art with the Monado, now we can. Now there's just a cooldown for our arts. As you can see, I can heal Shulk in a sense with this, and we have the backslash was pretty famous from Smash. Now Shulk is pretty much a glass cannon. Shulk is very easy to kill. But he deals a lot of damage too. And backslash does more damage from the back, so we want to try to attack from the back of the enemy. They're talking about the talent art. So the talent art is the big thing in this is here. So it depends on the character, and for Shulk it's turn strike, which does a lot of damage, as you can tell. These treasure chests, there can be a maximum of 20 in the area loaded, but you can take the items whenever you want, as long as you don't make a 21st chest disappear. So yeah, it's pretty nice. You can just come back. That just means we can't escape until we kill all the enemies. Don't worry, that's not very frequent, and this game is actually pretty damn rare. It's mostly so that you don't run away from bosses and important enemies. So do you see the red ring around Strong? That's what we call the aggro ring. So that's basically meaning that the enemy is targeting me right now. And yeah, regular arts charge the talent art.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony's gonna be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shult. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
You can follow the arrow to know where we have to go at all times. Yep, you can save. We have multiple save files. Isn't that right, Xenoblade 2? Yeah, we can review tutorials at any time. This slightly improved the view from the original Xenoblade, where it was the system tray. Yeah, and you can check back tutorials in case you missed. The event theater is basically a place where you can check any cutscene in the game and change appearance and stuff, but we'll be checking that out at the very end. Let's take the treasure chest. Let's do a tiny bit more fighting. But yeah, you can see that my regular arts charge the talent art. Just turn strike here. And turn strike, what's special about it is that it inflicts a status, which is called break. And when an enemy is in break status, if someone has a topple art, they can topple them, which makes them unable to move and a lot of more stuff, but we'll get into that when we get into it. Xenoblade is full of stuff to talk about and full of mechanics, so I'm gonna mostly, in this episode, talk a lot, but not so much of everything, because I think it's best not to overwhelm people with all the information. And we're gonna charge our talent art. The heal is pretty slow, the cooldown for the heal is pretty slow, so I'd use it smartly. There. Anyway, let's go into Colony 9. Collectopedia. This game encourages exploration a lot. Like, basically we have rows of items. I'll show it very quickly. Oh, we're going to turn on Expert Mode too. So, Expert Mode is a feature from Xenoblade 2, where you can basically, as you can see here, adjust your level at any time. And this is really good in case you do like so many side quests that you're over leveled and you want to drop back just for the fun. The experience is saved, and you can regain your previous maximum level at any time. It's kind of like Xenoblade 2. There. Now we have extra mode. So yeah, the Collectopedia, let's look at that. every time we collect items... Oh, and when there's a question mark down below, it means it's the proper time to use the item. So let's look right here. You can see at the top, there was the status. At the top of the health bar at the left, there's the status, and we inflict the bar. And don't hesitate to take items for the Collectivepedia. Like, you don't have to press A or anything, just walk into them. And this game is huge. It's absolutely huge, and I think people know that. And it's not linear. This is just... don't think this is going to be like this all the time. It's basically just to get to the village here. Yeah, let's look at the Collectivepedia. I wanted to show you guys. So every time we complete something, we'll get an item. Complete these rows. Here we come into Colony. Here we go. And yeah, speaking, see all the branching paths I was talking about? And welcome to Colony 9.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Yep, we can change stuff. There are shops. If you see a start, you'll know it's more expensive loot. We'll be getting into quests in a bit. Notice that you gain XP for uncovering areas. Xenoblade really rewards exploration. Just by visiting places, you level up and gain experience from it. Let's go speak to... Yeah, so that's the market. I'm gonna just take a few quests. A little bit later. Be getting into... since this is an abbreviated Let's Play, I won't be doing too many quests, but you can see, for instance, this is a quest because there's a question mark, an exclamation mark, I mean, above it. Let's look at it. Verdant Bluchal on the beach near Anti-Air Battery 1. I can't stand the sight of it. Nasty thing with those spiky horn bits. I'll take care of it, won't you? Here. So, as you can see, this is just called Challenge 2. So, every area has a set of quests which are just your normal quests, and they're not special. The game tells you, it doesn't give a special name. It's not a name quest, it's just like fetch quest free or stuff like that. And yeah, they're easy quests to do. I'll put some I put some information on quests in the description, so you know exactly where to get stuff. We're just gonna be accepting these as I see them. Oh god, gracious. You don't believe what a silly fool I am. I've lost something I really need. Will you help me find it? Sure we can. Search quest. Here we go. Fate is in your hands. Of course it is. Alright, let's head back. I gotta say, compared to if you've ever seen the original release, I much prefer the new, like showing you the dotted path to where you have to go down a little arrow floating in the sky. Anyway, small details like that, and look at how big this is. We're talking about how big. This is just your starting area, and we're confined by walls on all sides. And in Xenoblade, if you see somewhere, you can go there. Like, you see all those areas, and 99% of those areas we can reach. I just like this place, and it's just pretty gorgeous, honestly, from an artistic point of view. Anyway, let's head over to the lab and the military district. This is the military district right here. Yeah, we already went over that.
Quiet! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine. They win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
This is a slight detail I wanted to point out, and also can we just point out just how funny the Colonel is in general. This little detail, so you can see Ryan was in his break, and there he is. Just wanted to point that out because not many people know about that. And it's those slight little details that make it so good, nice. It shows that it's polished. I'm just gonna accept this quest right here.
What's up?
There's some Lake Flamiis on the beach near Anti-Air Battery 1. Could you take a couple of them out for me? Regularly exterminate the monsters around the batteries. It helps keep them safe. Sure can, buddy. That's a great help. Been so busy with other tasks lately. Be careful. Let's head to the lab.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just... unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most civilian. Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.